Good morning, everybody. MG here from mgcovers.com, bringing you another NHL betting preview for February the 20th, 2019. Have a small card, but we're going to give you a complete statistical breakdown and analysis of every game. Just a quick rewind. We went 2-0 yesterday. We had Florida on the three-way line. That hit as a dog at plus 115. St. Louis won in overtime. Great game. We had St. Louis at -2, so we were 2-0 and a nice 7-3 run in our last 10. So let's get started with today's card. Okay, again, we got 4 games. And again, if you're new to the channel, I'll briefly explain this. We make power rankings for each team. We use even goal differential combined with power play percentage combined with penalty kill percentage. We use that to come up with a power ranking. What's unique about our power rankings is we only use stats from the last 10 games, how a team performed, even in January, much less, November has no relevance on how they're going to perform today. We want to predict the most probable outcome. The most probable outcome would be using the most recent stats. So anyway, that being said, let's look at the games. We got Chicago -105. Have a power ranking of 115. 120 is the highest in our power ranking, so Chicago is a really good team playing great hockey. Detroit, they are the underdogs at home at -115, coming at a power ranking of 93. We do have some value there, and we'll show you that in a second, so we're definitely going to look at that game leaning towards Chicago. Next, Winnipeg, really good team. Early on, struggled here of late. They are at -120, have an 89 power ranking. Going on the road to face Colorado at +100. They have a 76 power ranking. And at the bottom of our power rankings, any team of 76 rounds off to an 80. An 80 meaning that team has at least a 40% chance of winning the game. And the highest of our power ranking, 120, that team would have a 60% chance of winning the game. Again, no value in that game. You say, why is there no value? Because Winnipeg looks like they're better in the power rankings. That is true, but when you look at their 89 power ranking, the way we handicap and convert that into a money line, that gives them about I think that's about a 44% chance of winning the game. So a team that has less than a 50% chance of winning the game, we're not going to pay -120 money. Next game, New York Islanders, underdog at +125. Coming at a power ranking of 102, going on the road to face Calgary. They are at -147, the favorite. They have a 95 power ranking. Have a slight edge with New York Islanders in this game on our power rankings. And we have dog money with the New York Islanders, so we will definitely look at that game. Next, Boston, -105 on a little West Coast swing here. They have a power ranking of 107. On the road to face Las Vegas, always good at home. Struggled here of late. They are the favorites at -125, although they have an 85 power ranking. If you see, we have a huge dispersion between our power rankings, so we do have value in the favor of Boston. So let's take a look at these games a little bit closer. Chicago, and what we do on this page, this is called our money line conversions. Excuse me. What we do is we show the team that we're looking at, the odds that are listed, and then our line, which means we show you our line so you can see the difference between the odds makers line and our line to see if we have value. And then we're going to give you some situational angles. And the way we handicap, we don't just look at value. You can't just play value. You have to have a chance of winning a game. So what we do is we take into account situational angles. So we want to be extremely greedy when we're handicapping and have as many things or situations in our favor as possible. So Chicago comes in at -105 odds. Our line for this game is -140, which means we give Chicago a 58% chance of winning this game. Some situational angles, we have a confidence advantage for Chicago. They've won the last 3 of the 5. And what I mean by confidence advantage, some people might refer to that as form, like how are they playing now? Like you'll see a team that has a winning record, yet Washington Capitals are a team that comes to mind, winning record but struggling. So, again, most recent performance trumps everything, so they have a lot of confidence coming into the game. Ironically, Detroit has a losing home record, and Chicago's played really well on the road here of late. Their last 4 road games, they've won 3 of those. Detroit has only won 2 of their last 7. So we have a confidence advantage and a road winning advantage. Let's look at the goalies. Cam Ward in the net for Chicago's given up 4-5, 2-2, and 2 in his last 5 starts. Howard is given up 1-5, 2-2, 3 in his last 5 starts. So I wouldn't really say we have a goalie advantage there, but we have a lot of situational angles favoring Chicago. Next game, New York Islanders, they come in at plus 125. Our line for this game is New York Islanders minus 105. They have a 51% chance of winning the game, so not a huge chance, but definitely an advantage favoring them. Islanders have won their last 5 out of 6 games. They do have a winning road record. Conversely, Calgary is very, very, very good at home. They are at 18-5 at home, so definitely something to look at. If you're just curious, if you flip the switch, Calgary has a 95 power ranking, which gives them a 47% chance of winning the game. Now let's take a look at the goalies. Riddick's in the pipes for Calgary or is scheduled. He's given up 6, 3, 2, 3, and 2. So outside of that, his last start, it's been really pretty good. Leonard has given up 2, 3, 3, 2, and 2 in his last 5 starts. Interesting stat. He's having a great season. The last time he gave up more than 3 goals was November the 21st. So he is really a consistent goalie. Leaning towards New York Islanders in that game. And finally, Boston. The line is plus 105. We're getting dog money, even though we have them at minus 115, which gives them a 53% chance of winning the game. They have won 6 straight. Boston has a winning road record. Vegas not playing well. They've lost their last 3 out of the 10. So we have a confidence advantage for Boston. We have a winning road record for Boston. Look at the goalies. Fleury in the pipes for Vegas, not played well. Given up 6, 4, 4, 3, and 2 in his last 5 starts. Halak has given up 0, 1, 3, 3, and 2 in his last 5 starts. So we have a little bit of advantage for Boston. So with all that being said, let's talk about our selections for today. We are going to go with Chicago at plus 105. We're going to go with Boston at plus 120. So whoever you wager today, hey, good luck. And as always, like this video, subscribe. And I got a question for those that watch these videos on a regular basis. If there's things you might want to see me explain in greater detail or talk about anything related to handicapping or a specific video you want to see me make, leave that in the comments below. So I hope everybody has a great Wednesday.